Are there any events that you would like to share with our readers that may be upcoming? What's the future hold? Maybe
Sure.
in August of this year or something?
So there's two main events coming up this year that I'm excited about. The first one is we're doing a Southwest tour. Um, Southwest and West Coast. It's hard to, Southwest Coast maybe tour coming up in April, where we're going down into Albuquerque and Arizona and California, and we're going all the way up the West Coast, all the way up to Vancouver to play the festival Hyperspace. That's coming up in this first and second week of April. We've got details of where the shows are going to be at on our website, lordsofthetrident.com, so you can check that out. And if you're in any of the areas listed, we'd love to have you come out and see the show. And so, yeah, we're excited for that. And hopefully we survive the, driving through the deserts and all that sort of stuff. I'm sure we'll come back with a million more tour stories from that as well. The other big thing that we've got coming up this year and every year is Mad with Power Fest. We put on a arcade, pinball, and heavy metal festival on the third weekend of August every single year. We've sold it out pretty consistently for the last three-ish years. If you don't count COVID, we've sold it out every year. And this year is kind of our make or break year. We're moving to a venue that is 5 times the size of the last venue that we've had the festival in previously. So that means not only is it 5 times the size of what we had to put out in the past, we also have to procure 5 times the amount of pinball and arcade machines, and 5 times the amount of fun, basically. So this year's been a huge undertaking in terms of preparation, planning, and all that sort of stuff. Tickets are going on sale for our Patreon backers coming up on Monday, February 27th. And then they'll be on sale for the general public on April 3rd, Monday, April 3rd. And we hope, that we're going to be selling this one out as well. If you want to check it out and check out what we've got to offer and all the bands that are playing, it is madwithpowerfest.com. And of course, if you feel like you want to find out more about Lords of the Trident and get on the inside scoop, you can join our Patreon for just $1 a month, patreon.com/Lords of the Trident, and you get early access to all sorts of amazing stuff. And it goes to support the band directly. All the money goes directly to us, and it also supports the festival. We use the money for the Patreon to put on the festival every year. And we try to keep the festival as cheap as humanly possible. And we think for what you get, it's a pretty amazing deal and steal almost. We don't really make any money whatsoever off of the festival. We try to keep all of our budget running, pretty much where we completely break even. The main focus of the festival every year is just to bring bands together in our scene, get them in the same room at the same time so they can meet each other and interface face to face, and also make it an opportunity for all of the fans in our genre to kind of have a family reunion, so to speak, sort of event. Where they can get together once a year and hang out, have a great time, eat some cheese curds, and enjoy the music without breaking the bank. There's a lot of other festivals around, especially over in Europe. But there's one or two other festivals in the United States that cater to power metal music or traditional heavy metal music. And they're rather expensive to go to. Prague Power is the one that comes to mind. Tickets to one day of Prague Power is like $200. And tickets to both days of Mad with Power Fest this year is $90. So, we try to keep things accessible for everybody of every financial situation so that, that doesn't become an impediment for you to come and enjoy music.